I thought I'd show you a quick dynamic warm-up that I do when I don't have any cardio equipment to use to warm up before I do a workout. So the first thing that I do is just start by rotating wrists and ankles, just making sure that the joints are mobilized. Then I'll go a little bit wider and start adding in a mini squat. So you can take as much time as you want at each one of these levels. So gradually make the shoulder rolls a little bit bigger and the squats a little bit deeper. And we're gradually getting a little bit lower each time as the hip joints warm up, as the quads warm up, and rotate the opposite way for those shoulders, and let's turn them into big shoulder rolls. So eventually going quite deep with those squats, so we've got a good range of movement in the shoulders, and then we're going to turn it into wood chops. So from hip to shoulder one direction, and we're getting a really good rotation through the core, just warming up the trunk, making sure that the spine mobility is working well, and change to the opposite direction, up the opposite way. Nice big stretch, good rotation. Heart rate should be coming up a little, but most importantly, all of those big muscles should be pumping with blood. Now we're going to go down lower and side to side. So tap down, side to side. This way we're trying to get the adductors and abductors of the legs warmed up. And we'll get down and hold. Point and flex with that toe. And down the other way. Point and flex. And we're going to turn that into a plank position. Drive down through the heels. And then gradually walk the feet in towards the hands. So we're stretching down the back of the legs, getting those hamstrings nice and stretched. And then roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. All the way to the top. Big shoulder roll at the top. We're going to open up the hips. Alternately. So everything that we're doing has a purpose. So I'm stepping on my toes because I really want the feet muscles to be working. I'm making big movements with my hips because I want those hips mobile. Jog on the spot. Now you can either leave it there if you've got a moderate sort of workout that you can sort of continue to build into. But if you want more and you want to make sure that you're fully warmed up before you start, I then add a few jumps, just a few bunny hops, running backwards, jump, jump, running backwards. If I'm going for a run, I add in some runner's lunges. So back, up, pulse it down, up to make sure that these glute muscles are really firing up, and alternate. And the length of time I spend on each of the moves will depend upon how my body's feeling and what sort of workout I'm going to be doing. So I'll put the emphasis on the different muscle groups depending on what I'm doing. So that'll give you a pretty good idea. I'm warmed up, heart rate's come up, so I'm ready to start the workout, and I'm feeling relatively mobile in all of those major joints. See how that goes.